So, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Dubai Polo and Equestrian Club, whether you're watching here at the grounds or whether you're watching on Polo Line TV. We've got the first game of the tournament today, which is Bangash versus Lamar. It's kindly sponsored, this tournament, by Century Financial. It's a 12-goal tournament. We have 9 very strong teams. And we've got the final next weekend. I'm your commentator, Tim Ward. I'll take you through all the games. And it's a beautiful day. Perfect polo weather here in Dubai this January. Lovely blue sky and a nice cool breeze as well. So here we are. Here are the lineups we've got for today's first game. For Bangash, the local team and the finalists last year, at number 1 is Haida Bangash, the patron. At number 2, Marcos Gigli. At number 3, Agustin Perez. And at the back, Thomas Fanante Llorente. And then for Lamar, in the green shirts today, at number 1, Juan Guerrero, 4-goal player. At number 2, Simon Roller, 2 goals. Ryan Al-Ajaji, and in at number 3. And at the back, the big man, Javier Chulo Guerrero, 6-goal player. Both 12-goal teams. And we're lucky enough to have these world-class umpires, Peter Wright and Howard Smith, out there today. So the players, we've just got a little bit of delay in the start of this tournament, but the players are getting back on their horses and will be underway any minute now. So if you're following online, you can see us on Instagram, Polo Line OK, on Facebook, Polo Line INT, and Polo Line TV on YouTube. We're live on YouTube and Facebook. And of course, if you download the app, that's the best way to watch all the polo around the world, the Polo Line TV app. So like I said, 9 very strong teams here in the 12-goal. We've got the UAE Polo team, Abu Dhabi, Habtoor, Bin Dry, El Basha, Noon, Lamar, AM, and Bangash Polo. Last year's winners were Bin Dry after a thrilling final against Bangash. They went into the last chukker 6 goals up. Bangash pulled it back. Almost even, just missed out, scoring 5 goals in the last. So Bin Dry, the title holders. So the final of this tournament will be on the 19th of January. So come and watch. We've got a big day here at the club with a big polo brunch with our fantastic sponsors, Century Financial. Or tune in live to watch online. And we've got polo just about every day until then as well. 1 or 2 games. We've got 2 games on today. After this game, at 3 o'clock, we have Abu Dhabi versus El Basha. So two very strong teams. The Bangash Polo team, very well established here now in Dubai. They've been playing for many years. They also play the high goal. They'll be playing the 20 goal as well this season. Lama have been around for 3 or 4 years now and getting stronger and stronger every year, improving their string of horses. Two quite different lineups, with the Bangash team quite heavily weighted with Tomasito Llorente of 8 goals, and then the two young 2-goalers, Agustin and Marcos, who have been here for over a month. They're also the pilotos for Bangash. They've been schooling up the horses. Versus Lamar, they have a 0, a 4, a 6 and a 2, so slightly more even spread. The ambulance is here, and so the teams are lining up, and we're about to get underway and start this tournament 2025, the UAE Polo Federation Cup. It's a big, beautiful trophy. So here we go, last little bit of schooling up for the horses, tuning them up, waking them up. Umpire Pete Wright will soon be throwing the ball in, and we will be underway. So here we go. The tournament has started. The ball has stopped at the number 1s, and it's Lamar first off with Guerrero to turn it around. He's claimed control there. He's got the line, looks for the pass, plays a nice little pass, looking for his bro, the big man, but he's had that stolen so tidily by the 8-goaler with the blue helmet. Tomasito showing his skills early on and his pure class off 8 goals. He's just cut through the middle of the field now. He's not got a lot of support with him, so he decides to take it on himself, and he's got past everyone so far. Oh my gosh, just got beaten there by the bouncing ball. He's well followed up here, but they've managed to lose it just up on the 30-yard line. And, well, there's a bit of a bump there. It looked like Tomasito came in to take the ride off, whether they were the same speed or not. The umpires were right there checking out the angles of the ride off as well. Looked like it might have been a bit of a sort of a body check, a different speed in that ride off, perhaps the wrong angle as well. So Lamar will take this one back from the halfway line. What a run, though, straight away from Tomasito. Fernandez Llorente needed a bit more support up at the front there, and solid defense from Lamar. So they'll all stay together here, discuss the plan. Now the 3 of them will head up forward. The 2 brothers will stay at the back. Chulo, the big man, and the number 4 will take it. Just plays a little rolling shot out to the left, says number 1. That's his bro. He turns it as Chulo runs up toward the middle. They've probably played that play 1,000 times. Doesn't quite reach him, though, this time, and gets up onto the 60, where Tomasito reads the play like a book once more. Opens up and slaps that one left up to Haider Bangash. Haider, now Bangash, he plays so well on this strong horse, Pampito. Just missed that early one. Tensions are high at the beginning of the tournament. It's the first big tournament of the season here in Dubai as well. Lamar have the ball again with Chulo. He's heading out toward the goal. He's got his bro running forward, waiting for the pass, but the defense is strong here from Bangash. You can see how they're all paired up. That's a giant shot, but he's hooked it out to the right-hand side. So, again, solid defense from Bangash this time. No goals on the board. We'll start with a hit in for Bangash. Bangash Polo. Tomasito Fernandez Llorente sends his soldiers up forward, and then he plays a nice one out to the right. Another good ride-off. Look, they're not giving them an inch here. Well turned as well. Look at that play. Taking out the man and then picking up the ball. Guerrero doesn't get the big under the neck, but he's got his bro to back him up behind on this little chestnut. He opens up, takes a shot, looks pretty good, and the flag goes up, and it's first blood to Lamar. 1-0. Very well worked there by the 2 brothers, Juan Guerrero and Chulo. It was Chulo who slotted it through in the end. Lovely shot, opened up his shoulders and lofted it over, backing up his brother well. So 1-0 early on in the first. Still a lot of polo to be played. And winning the line out this time will be Bangash. They leave it there for their captain and 8-goal player, Tomasito. He drives a nice one out to the left, looking for Haider again, and he's found him beautifully. Bouncing ball, but Haider picks it up nicely. Now he heads to goal. Haider Bangash answers that goal with one for himself. What a superb play on that horse, Papito Haider Bangash. Perfect pass from his professional up to Haider. Had quite some work to do there. Flat out gallop with the ball bouncing, but Haider Bangash clinical at the front to even things up in the first chukker. So the whistle will blow there, giving the players a chance to change horse halfway through the first. 1 goal all, and 2 beautiful goals down that end as well. It was the second time that Tomasito gave Haider a good pass. He's very good at running into those spaces, riding that strong horse, Papito, the light-coloured chestnut there. We can see him on the Polo Line TV screens after scoring that first goal and evening things up in the first half of the first chukker, as the players will go and change, and then they'll come back for a throw-in in the middle. Here's that goal again on Polo Line TV. So we'll just see how these two different lineups work out. It was the two Guerreros who got their first goal working together, the 6 and the 4, and it was the goal for Bangash was a wonderful pass from Haider, up to Haider from Tomasito, and the two soldiers, Agustin and Marcus, working very hard taking the man. So you'll see now Chulo, he's hopped on to a beautiful little grey horse. She's called Nena. Okay, so I'm not sure what happened there at the end of that chukker, but we're not starting with a throw-in at the end of the goal. Perhaps there was a bit of chat to the umpire, I don't know. But it looks like we're going to start with a hit from the halfway line, 5B. In favor of Lamar and Sir Chulo on La Nena. Let's see how she goes. The little grey coming round to help him out is his brother. He tucks in behind. Chulo, though, takes on the first man and beats him. He's going to have to come and try and beat Tomasito. Gets a little bump, but that's a pretty solid horse, that Nena. Under the net, coming in, and look at the angle he got on that. Not quite enough. It's backed out and perhaps over. Oh, Chulo's come in and picked that up out of nowhere, heading toward the goal. I think I heard a whistle as Haider Bangash tried to make the save, but that grey horse looking wonderful, coming out of nowhere there. You can see on the replay, Bangash trying to play it away with the open backhand. Chulo picking it up on Nene, coming charging down the line and just being fouled. So presumably they'll get a spot or a 30. So 30-yard penalty. Guerrero walks this one up, Javier, and takes it in a walk. Very cool, calm, and calculated. Puts it through and takes Lamar 2 goals up, 2-1. So casual how he took that one. Just a walk in the park. What a casual penalty he took there. So they're back into the middle, changing ends, of course. That one pops out of the line out. Chulo on Nena manages, he comes into the play, the ride-off a little bit too late there as Tomasito was ready to take the ball. He wasn't able to come underneath the swing, probably had to go near side. Umpires were right there to blow the whistle. So It'll be a hit this time for Bangash. And not given much time here. So Tomasito talking to his two soldiers. Augustine and Marcos tells him what to do. Could have told them, I think, they go for the long one, I think. They've headed up. He'll take one tap forward, couple of taps, Tomasito, before driving an absolute beauty. It's going to go all the way. Is it going to go in? Oh, my word, what a goal. Every one of those 8 goals, Tomasito Ferrante Llorente. That goal is going to be hard to beat throughout the day. Goal of the day so far. Wow, 2 taps and fires it in from the halfway line. Pure, pure class. So, just about undefendable, that one, from the halfway line. Wow. Great to see. We've got some of the world-class players out here exhibiting in this 12-goal tournament. So, the ball is into play, and there's a loud blow of the whistle straight away. Against White. So it looks like we're going to retake that throw-in. Perhaps there was not it wasn't a line, it wasn't a gap in between the two teams. So we'll take the throw-in once more. Umpire Pete Wright puts it in, and well, Lamar have come out with it with Chulo on Nena. Beautiful grey horse, done a lot of damage already, has Nena, as she breaks away again, beats that man. And Tomasito comes in to meet him. He's not going to be so easy to beat. The 8-goaler, Chulo. Has to turn it, look at him, bring it back into his own half a little bit, then turn around. He's going to try and run every round a little bit. Tomasito is in there to make the challenge. Has to clear the road now, as Chulo will have a free hit at this. He might have a shot at the goal too. He has done. It's good. Oh, it just gets a deflection there and taken out of danger. Nicely played there by Agustin Perez. The ball was going through the goal, so he saved a certain goal, but he didn't get it far. As Guerrero's back onto it. The ball changing hands a few times down in the corner there. With Bangash on the back foot. Shot coming in from Guerrero, not getting through. And a whistle blowing, possibly for a dangerous shot. It is, of course, a foul. If there's any danger involved to the player, or more importantly to the horses. So there's been nothing in it so far. Very difficult to choose a favourite. Both teams on 2 goals, having scored 2 goals. As we have 1 minute left of the first chukker. And it'll be a hit from the halfway line for Bangash Polo. And Tomasito, oh, he's on a fiery horse, this one. He scored from this position only moments ago with 2 taps. And then drove the most beautiful shot of the day so far. Let's see what he chooses to do. Whistle blows there, just making sure there's no contact before the ball is in play. So, Tomasito, Fernandez, Llorente. Simon Rolla will wait for him. The other players have gone long. He's all on his own a little bit here, as coming back to help him out will be Augustine. He's going to need it too. Tomasito's coming back, but watch out for Lamar and Nena, the grey horse. Oh, he just crossed the line in the process. Looked like perhaps Tomasito got the line just in time, and perhaps Chulo had to go near side. So a bit of a let-off there. Tomasito found himself all alone. Couldn't get the ball up to where he wanted to, but luckily they've got it back this time, just inside the halfway line. And 35 seconds before the first bell. It takes 1 tap forward. Tomasito. Simon will wait for him. This time he drives on the second shot. It's gone along the ground. It's pretty straight at the moment. In there in defense is Javier Guerrero. Juan Guerrero, sorry, he plays a good backhand. Simon Roller is having a horse race with Tomasito. Plays a lovely shot near side over the halfway line. Doesn't pick it up on the offside. And Fernandez Llorente has time to turn it. Not much time, though, as Chulo comes and puts the pressure on. Llorente goes on to the offside. Oh, he's gone left and right there, taking a bit of a bump. And Haider does well to take the man clear, a little bit of space. Good work from Haider, just giving Tomasito that extra 2 seconds, which is all he needed to break away. He'll check up here and get as much yardage. Look at that, perfect pass up to his patron. This is the third time he's done it, this chukker. Bouncing ball manages to beat Haider, though Chulo comes back around on Nena and turns it, has a look around, then drives one down the ground, back over the halfway line. It's like a ping-pong match at the moment, either side, but that's the whistle, ending the first chukker. What a chukker it was, too. First chukker of the tournament was a cracker. 2 goals each in the UAE Polo Federation Cup 2025. We'll take a break here on Polo Line TV, and we'll be back for chukker number 2.
Navigate winds of change in the investment markets. Make the most of the opportunities. Century Financial. You are independent, but never alone.
And here we are at the Dubai Polo and Equestrian Club. Beautiful shots there of the entrance. It is a wonderful club here, with a gym, beautiful pool and a spa, 2 lovely restaurants and a bar up on the terrace. The terrace will be packed next week on the final, and down on the middle here, people parking their cars and having picnics, ready for the big final next week on the 18th of January. Okay, so we're about to get the game underway here in chukker number 2. What a first chukker it was. Even Stevens at 2 goals all. This time, Tomasito Fernandez Llorente again wins the line out, showing some true class off 8 goals. Plays that pass up, looking for his teammates. Agustin is there, but picking it up nicely on the little grey horse was Marcos. And then Agustin comes back onto it. The 2 soldiers with the black helmets for Bangash Polo. Also the pilotos, they've been schooling these horses up ready. This is the first big game of the season. Oh, look at that play there. Tomasito doesn't manage to bring it all the way through, though. Loses it. Big backhand coming from Guerrero. Once more, Tomasito is back onto it. Okay, so we're back onto it again here. And it's Lamar with some good defense there, taking the ball out. They were under a lot of attack. Tomasito is coming on to Chulo. Oh, that horse just turned around beautifully, giving him some space. His brother's made a run over to the left with the number 1 shirt, drives it down the middle. Simon Roller's going to pick it up onto it. Simon Roller takes a shot. Is not going to quite get the angle on the under the neck shot. Lovely play, though. Look how quickly they can get back from defense into attack. Just about 10 seconds from one side of the field to the other, Lamar, and about 3 shots. That's the kind of polo we like to see as well. Fast, long hits, passing polo. So Fernandez Llorente wasting no time. He's seen Haider Bangash up at the front with a bit of time. Haider picks it up beautifully on the near side. Look how Augustine is working hard to keep him free here. Haider, Ryan is coming to try and make the hook on Haider. He's done well. He's got a quick horse to catch up with Haider. And this gives Juan Guerrero time to turn it. He has a look around, look for his brother, look for someone to help him out. His brother's going to go past him. Staying close then, tucks in behind him as blocks Augustine nicely, giving his bro time to take one shot. Haider's claiming the line for the second one, and I think he gets it too. Well done, Haider Bangash. So we can see beautifully from the front on the replay there. He's just gone over the top of that one, and Haider was coming straight down the line. Guerrero crossed back onto it, trying to get onto it. So they're going to say play. Now, most of the Bangash team have gone off to change. Haider is on his own against all 4 at the moment. Haider Bangash, what's he going to do? Oh, he went for the run, and he's left it behind. Simon Roller told to leave it by Chulo. Chulo now driving forward. Still, it's only 3 against 4. They've not got one of their players on the field. Have Bangash. Now he's back on. And they've managed, or they've got away with it, Bangash. Slightly poor management perhaps changing at that time. But they've got away with it. And they've got the ball back onto the halfway line. Backhand coming in from Simon. Chulo picking up a bouncing ball there and heading on toward the goal. Chulo now running hard and fast toward the goal. Leans out for the half swing finish. Gets hooked out. Rian takes a shot. Ryan Al-Ajaji has a strong shot toward the goal but pushes it out to the right-hand side. So the scores remain 2 goals all. 4 minutes left of the second chukker. Tomasito. Oh, he showed too much of it there to Guerrero. Guerrero's taking it off him too. Still under a lot of pressure. Great skills on the offside, near side. But Tomasito's come back onto it. Guerrero still working hard. Then coming in to pick it up was Augustine, I believe. And a whistle was called on the play. And the ball's being dropped on the 30-yard line. Well, it was hard to see. A lot of people twisting and turning on the line there. But a mistake, a rare mistake there from Tomasito Fernandez Llorente. He didn't see the man waiting to pounce as he brought the ball in from the back line. And after a bit of a struggle, it's ended up with a 30-yard penalty in favor of Lamar and a chance for them to go up by 1. Again, cool, calm, slots it through and puts him up 3 goals to 2. Lamara in the lead, but only just. Once more, Juan Guerrero, no practice swing. Just walking up, not even a big circle. Makes it look so easy. So 3 goals to 2 now for Lamar. They lead. Just about halfway through chukker number 2. The ball goes into the lineup, picked up in the air here by the goal scorer. Has a look behind him. Juan Guerrero decides to go for himself. He's under a lot of pressure here by Haider Bangash. Manages to keep hold of it on this beautiful grey horse. Waits a little bit, then takes a shot, or is it a pass into the middle? It's a good one anyway. Augustin's on a lot of pressure with a little backhand. Doesn't get a good one. And Juan, he's going to score again, I think, with it. Oh, just tucking it inside the post there. Juan Guerrero with too much space, not being marked enough. Managed to take it all the way down the ground. The backhand didn't come in, and he pounced on it again and finished it off. So a slight lapse in concentration perhaps from Bangash. And at this level of polo, you make a mistake and it's a goal the other way. So 2 minutes 30 left of the second chukker. 2 goals the difference now after just 1 minute of slightly weaker play from Bangash. And Lamar capitalized on it. Chulo now, again, beautiful play. He's got some wonderful horses, this guy, as he now tries to run past Tomasito. That's not going to happen. He stops him, but backed up here by his bro, but he couldn't do it without fouling. Just crossing in front of Augustin there. So a chance now for Bangash to regroup. They want to gather themselves and find their cohesion again. They got a little bit loose just for the last 90 seconds, and as a result went 2 goals down. So here they go, Tomasito. Here he's told his soldiers to go out forward. Tomasito on this lovely grey horse. The men have gone forward. They've gone a little bit too far. That pass isn't going to reach them, and turning to meet it. Oh, nicely done. He's having a cracking chukker on this grey horse. Is Juan Guerrero. Doesn't manage to get that play. Chulo does. Turns it around. Beats Thomas. And look how Simon now tries to block Thomas as Chulo drives it up forward. Up to Juan Guerrero. Playing so hard. Very difficult to stop when he's on this kind of form on that horse. We'll have a look here on the replay. Well, they were all over him. And they've given away another penalty, I think. So it's a power play here coming from Lamar. After coming in 2 goals all, they've now got a chance to make it 5-2. And it's this man, Juan Guerrero, who's done most of the damage. He's put that one through as well. 5-2, Lamar. And Bangash will want to have a chat and sort out whatever's going wrong here. So back to the middle with just over 1 minute left. Juan Guerrero scored 4 goals so far in this game. 3 of them on the grey horse that he's riding right now. Tomasito has won this one, and that's what they needed to do, win this line out and get it up to the front. Again, he's looked for Haider. This time, it hasn't quite found... Oh, he has found him. Haider, so good at picking up those passes. Puts it up there. Simon Roller with a little backhand. Nice one. Open backhand. Tomasito, gets the hook and the ball, does he? Back around onto it. Augustin's left it for him. Nice play there. Haider comes in, picks that one up, puts it to the right. Tricky under the neck shot from Haider Bangash. Puts it right up in front of the goal. Oh, there's not a white shirt there to finish it, unfortunately, for the Bangash Polo team. And Lamar have taken it out of the danger zone with a big shot out to the right-hand side and right up to the boards near the halfway line. Turning it well, though. Bangash back on the power play here, playing a little shot forward, looking for Tomasito on this white-coloured horse. Doesn't find him. Tomasito can't get onto that backhand either. Chulo can. He comes driving down the field with power. Has a look. Not a lot of support with him as he wants to get the foul but doesn't claim it there. So Tomasito has got less than 30 seconds here to do the most he can on this little grey horse at the end of the chukker. That's a cracking horse that Guerrero is on, putting on the pressure. Haider Bangash has backed him up beautifully. Haider Bangash takes a slap shot toward the goal, but he pushes it out to the left. Good strong play to finish off the chukker from Bangash, and they'll want to sit down now at the end. At the end of chukker number 2, halfway through the game now, it's half time. The players will regroup. Good chukker there, very good chukker for Lamar. They're leading 5-2 to Bangash's 2. We'll be back on Polo Line TV after these short messages.
Investment opportunities in every direction. Trained eyes will help spot the right ones. Century Financial. You are independent, but never alone.
So we're back here, about to start the second half. We'll have a look at a few of the stats here. It's been such an even game just until those last 2 minutes. But let's have a look at the field goals. We've had 2 field goals each. And Lamar have won 4 of the throw-ins. Bangash have won 3. 5 fouls per team. But Lamar have had 3 of those have been penalties, and they've slotted all 3 from the 30-yard line. And that's what's made the difference, actually, is those 3 penalties that's gone in for Lamar. So they're winning 5 goals to 2. It was so even just until that last sort of 2 minutes there. Bangash changed horse at the wrong moment. There was a time when it was Haider Bangash was holding the fort for Bangash Polo all alone. And then perhaps that sort of threw them out of sync a little bit. The Bangash Polo team. Anyway, let's see if they've sat down, had a talk and sorted things out. They've got Federico von Potocki on the sideline, of course. He's the main man for Haider Bangash, and he organises the team for many years. And the horsepower, I assume he's watching on the side and coaching for them. Anyway, good shot from Haider Bangash at the end there, just went wide. So we'll start the second half with a hit-in for Lamar Polo team. We can just see Faris just arriving ready for his team, Abu Dhabi, who will be playing next. Here we go then. Back in play. Lamar with Chulo, with a big man, with a big shot, right up to the halfway line. Anyone going to sneak ahead of the Bangash Polo team to get it? No, don't think so. Not this time, as Tomasito, again, you can just see this 8-goaler seems to read the play. He doesn't look rushed, but he manages to get to the ball before and wait for it to arrive to him rather than chasing it. Now he's doing well, taking out the man, playing on the near side, but he leaves that one there. And Lamar with a little backhand. Tomasito back onto it. Coming across, though, Chulo, I think he may have got caught in the way. We'll see. The umpires were right there to blow the whistle. But if it is a foul in favour of Bangash, that's just what they need. They haven't had a penalty yet, but it looks like this could be the first one. Tomasito doing a lot of work. We were interested to see how these teams will play out with an 8-goaler in the 12-goal. Puts a lot of pressure on him. Looks like a 40-yard penalty for the Bangash Polo team. They'll tee the ball up, and we'll see who'll take it. First penalty for Bangash. Tomasito Fernandez Llorente will be the man to take it. Well, the horse changed legs, but it doesn't matter. He hit that one hard. I think the umpires have waved it to the left-hand side. Well, still they trail by 3, Bangash. Still just under half of the game left. Chulo from the back line drives it out to the right-hand side. Onto it is his brother, Juan. Juan's under a lot of pressure, but he manages to get the pass out. And, well, Chulo was trying to break away. There was a big ride-off and a loud whistle. We'll see. It looked like there was a difference in speed in that ride-off. It was a bit of a body check. You've got to be running at a similar speed, and that one a little bit too rough. Or the umpire's strong blow on the whistle against Bangash. They'll have to retreat, and they'll move it up to a 60-yard penalty this time. Oh, so actually it's gone past the 60, up to what looks like a 40-yard penalty. Chulo canters up to this one and hits a beauty right up into the garden of the villa behind that. And so bad luck for Bangash, having good pressure there early on in that chukker, putting the pressure on. But again, at this level of polo, if you make one mistake, it's often a goal the other way. So Lamar stretching their lead now once more from the penalty spot, 6-2. Winning the line out though, Bangash with Augustin. Leaves it there for Tomasito. He's able to check up and come back onto it. Fernandez Llorente. Heide's gone for the pass, and so is Augustin. Working hard up at the front is Marcos Gigli. There's the pass right up to the front, and it's there. Can Marcos come onto it? Oh, there's one man on his feet, but it doesn't matter. Marcos puts it through. Great goal there. Nicely done. He was there waiting. Did a lot of work, taking out the man and then picking up that loose ball. There was a man on his feet. Who was it? Augustin. But he wasn't in the way of the play, so the play goes on, and Bangash score that all-important goal. 6-3. Nice goal from Marcos Gigli. Here we go, ball thrown hard right through the line out. Tomasito gets an under the neck shot too. Anyone there to pick it up? He sent his men forward, but no one there to pick that one up. Coming in for the backhand was Chulo, and coming onto it nicely is Simon. Simon Rolle picks that up well. Coming back is Gigli to try and cut the corner and stop him. Augustin is chasing him too. He'll check up and wait for his teammates to come and help him out. He's left it behind for Augustin to pounce onto it. They'll cancel himself. Oh, Roller turns that horse beautifully to come back onto it. What a horse. How she shut down and spun right round to pick it up. Gets hooked out on that one. Working very hard is Gigli, having a good chucker on this light-coloured chestnut. Oh, there's a man down. It's Simon Roller. Seems to be fine. Back on his feet, but asking for their foul. Lent out a lot for that one. May have just overcommitted onto it, but the umpires were there. They'll make their decision as we are halfway through chukker number 3. All the players get a free change. They can go and change horse, and they've got 1 minute to do so. Here we can see on Polo Line TV, we can see Ryan Al-Ajaji changing. He trains very, very hard himself, working with the trainer, and he's come a long way in a short space of time. He's not been playing polo for many years, and he's come a long, long way. Bangash Polo back on the field. They were in England playing the Gold Cup. 22 goal in England as well. And they'll start this. They'll start again with a hit from the halfway line. Fernandez Llorente will take it as the soldiers run forward. It's a nice shot. It'll run up right up onto about the 40-yard line. Haider Bangash is trying to get onto it, but a very good angled open backhand played straight from one bro to the next. Now Chulo's got it. He'll leave it back to Juan. Lovely play from those two guys as he just tucks that in to let Bangash go past. Doesn't get the shot that he wanted, and Bangash might be able to run onto this one. He decides to take the man, leave the ball there for Tomasito. Good play from Haider Bangash. Fernandez Llorente now, trying to break past Roller, manages to do so, heading toward the goal to try and get 4 goals on the board. Does he get it? Yes, he does. What a goal. It was started off by Haider Bangash, doing so well, so much work on the man. Tomasito managing to pick it up, his soldiers managing to block for him, and a well-worked goal and well-deserved goal from the Bangash Polo team, the local team based here at Dubai Polo and Equestrian Club. And always have been, now trailed by just 2 goals, 6 goals to 4. In it goes. Oh, coming out the line out is Bangash as well. Nice play here from them. Haider puts it back up to the number 2. The number 3 puts it there now, and Haider still pushing up at the front. Good defense, though, from Lamar. Every man had their man. Oh, it's a little bit dodgy as Tomasito's claimed the line on the 30-yarder. They're all coming in to get him. He's managed to turn it round to the left, take a swing at the goal as well. Fernandez Llorente, there was a lot of people around him, and it was enough pressure to force the mistake. He's put it out to the left-hand side. So, one of the players, I think it's Agustin's stick, is broken. The head has come off the end of it, but no reason to change. So he'll have to play on without the head on his stick. Tomasito sweeps in and picks that nicely up on the near side. Under a lot of pressure here from Juan Guerrero, but he manages to take it in the air. Still Juan, he's managed to beat him for the 2nd or 3rd time. He's got Haider next to him, sends Haider up forward. Bangash now looking for the pass, but Tomasito takes it a little bit further. Then he drives one up. It might go all the way. Fernandez Llorente, oh, it's going to challenge his goal earlier on for goal of the day. What a beauty. What a beauty. Had to beat his man 2 or 3 times and then chips it over from about 80 yards out and through the goal. An important one as well. With 1 minute left of the 3rd chukker. Tomasito now has scored 3 goals of Bangash's 5. But Lamar have come out from the line out pretty well here, looking for the reply. Simon Roller trying to wait for his team, but there's all white shirts all over him at the moment. They've got to be careful not to foul here as Chulo comes in to make the play. Well, umpire's right there behind on the line. He must have come in for the write-off and just accidentally crossed in front as they were going in for the challenge. So, shame for Bangash Polo as they had a nice comeback. Bit of momentum there. They've let a foul go. Pretty careless one. And it'll be a 30-yard penalty here for Lamar. Juan Guerrero, in his casual style, makes it look so easy and puts it through to extend his team again. 7 goals to 5 now. And I think that could be the 5th goal for Juan Guerrero. 5 goals for Juan. 4 of those from the penalty spot. So that's really where Bangash have to tidy up. Less fouls inside the 60. They've given 4 30-yard penalties. Each one has gone through Juan Guerrero, and that's done a lot of damage. Anyway, 30 seconds left, and Bangash have won it, and there's 2 players right up at the front here, the 2 soldiers, Marcos and Agustin. Agustin's the one with the ball. He's taking it way out to the left, doesn't get the cut shot, and I think he may have come across the man in the process, attempting to hit that cut shot. Anyway, it will be the end of the chukker. Here we see on the replay, he's just left the line there and come back onto it as Chulu comes charging down the line. And so the whistle blows, ending chukker number 5. Still anybody's game at 7-5. Lamar are in the lead. We'll take a small break here at Polo Line TV and we'll be back for the final chukker. Lamar 7, Bangash 5.
Make sense of market noise. Tune in to right market opportunities. Century Financial. You are independent, but never alone. Just like weather, markets are unpredictable. Be ready to take on all market conditions. Century Financial. You are independent, but never alone.
Okay, so back again for the last chukker. We can see Federico von Potocki for the Bangash Polo team, managing things, managing the horse list. He'll be coaching from the sideline. He's the main man for Haida Bangash. There's the hooter. And let's see how we get on. So Lamar leading by 2. 1 chukker left. So what can Bangash do? Keep an eye out for Thomas Fernandez Gerente. He's riding a cracking horse called Shiva, that grey horse. See what she can do in the last chukker here. He scored 2 phenomenal goals already. 3 in total, I think. Anyway, a foul at the end of that chukker means it'll be a hit for Chulo Guerrero. And Lamar, he'll want to get it out of the danger zone. Nice pass up to his brother, who's got a little bit too much space here. Agustin Perez will put enough pressure on him to force a mistake. It's in the middle. Backhand coming from Perez. Doesn't find Llorente. Llorente comes back quickly in defense on Shiva, but coming through nicely, beautifully here is Juan Guerrero. He's run past 2 men, and he's coming up toward the goal. He's on an absolute rocket of a horse, and he's run it through the goal here. Guerrero has done it again. He's scored so many goals for Lamar, and that one capitalizing again on a small mistake on the halfway line is absolutely deadly when you're playing against a guy like Juan Guerrero and he's on that kind of form. There we can see Abu Dhabi Polo team getting ready for their game. They're taking on El Basha in the next game of the day, the second game of the tournament. They've got the same lineup as they did last year. So here we are again now. Lamar winning by 3. Still time enough for Bangash to come back into this one. Back it goes to Agustin. He plays an open backhand looking for Tomasito, but it's just not got through to where he wants. These passes, they're getting close, but they're not quite getting to him. And again, the loose ball is collected by Lamar, making the most of those small mistakes. Up to the front, it's Ryan Al-Ajaji. Patron puts it through with the number 3 shirt. Ryan Al-Ajaji coming through just when he's needed and extending that lead now. 8 goals. 9 goals to 5. First goal of the tournament for Ryan Al-Ajaji. He'll be happy with that one. And again, same thing, small mistake, just one pass, not quite reaching the man. Lamar capitalizing on those mistakes, driving it down the field, and there he was, Ryan, waiting for the ball, picking it up and scoring, and they've got it again here, Lamar with Chulo. Chulo takes it up forward, under a lot of pressure here from Marcos Gigli. Chulo turning his horse away to get away from him. Oh, and he manages to get away from him and heads it back up toward the goal. Cuts inside the players. Doesn't get the shot that he wanted. And sweeping onto it was Simon, but could be that there was a Bangash player on the line behind him. We'll see. Okay, so from the spot, and Shiva with Thomas Fernandez Llorente. He's going to want to get rid of it very quickly. Puts it right up at the front, looking for Agustino Marcos, but it's picked up so smoothly by Guerrero Chulo, and he's driven it right up to the front to Simon. Simon's got time and space to go for the half swing finish. Takes a shot, look at the flag, and it goes through. Tucks it in, and they've extended their lead by 5 goals now. 10 goals to 5. Once more, it's the same thing. The pass doesn't quite make the man. Picked up beautifully by Chulo. One great shot up to Simon, who had too much space up at the front, and he put it through. Halfway through the last chukker, the players will take the opportunity to change horse. So Lamar with a, like we said, a well-distributed team. A 2, 4, and a 6. A 0, 2, 4, and 6. And all 4 players have put it through the posts. Okay, well, with just half a chukker left and 5 goals in it, Lamar are winning, and the ball comes out of the line out. Tomasito manages to steal it off Chulo this time. Tomasito looks for a near side. Oh, there's a loose ball. They've got to watch out with these loose balls again. It's been pounced on, this time by Juan, up to his brother Chulo. Chulo doesn't manage to hold on to it, though. And the backhand, not coming in from Agustin. And Lamar heading toward the goal. It was Agustin who was there trying to make the defense on the near side. Could be that his horse's head crossed over the line. The umpires were there and blew the whistle. And that's the last thing Bangash needed, is another penalty against them. Once more, cool as you like, just from a walk, hardly any practice at all. Juan Guerrero puts it through from the 30-yard line again and gets them to 11 goals to 5 with 3 minutes to go. And Juan Guerrero now scoring 7 goals. A lot of those have been from the penalty spot, from the 30-yard line. So they say winning's earning, losing's learning. Bangash will have got a lot to take from this one and improve for the next games. They've got to be tighter in defense, and they've got to not make those fouls in front of the goal. Lamar still pushing forward, big under the neck shot. That one's not going to go through, and Haida Bangash will take it forward with a big shot. down the ground, managing to keep it in as well, right up on the boards on the far side. Now Haider coming through to try and beat his man. Could be back on Papito Haider, I think, but Ryan this time manages to take out Haider. Tomasito's coming in behind and stretching the legs of that horse. Tomasito keen to put it through, not managing to do so, but here comes Augustin. He takes a shot, lofts it up, high, over and through the post. That's a nice goal there for Bangash Polo. Backing each other up nicely. Lamar won't be too worried about it with their commanding lead. 11 goals to 6 with just 90 seconds of polo left. And the line out has been won by Lamar. Juan Guerrero gets hooked out. Tomasito picks it up. That horse turns beautifully for him. And now he taps and goes for the run himself. He can't get past the man. Haider Bangash has gone forward for the pass. If they can get it up to him, would be great. Marcos Gigli picks it up on the near side, goes back over to the offside. But again, still such good defense from the Lamar team. They've been relentless in their defense and clinical in attack, Lamar. Llorente fires that one along the ground, doesn't get through as they've got 30 seconds left. Would be good for Bangash to get another goal on the board, but Lamar, well, they managed to get rid of the ball, but the whistle blew in the process. Difficult to see from here what it was. A bit of a melee. We'll have a look on the replay, see if we can see anything there. I think it's going to be a 30 for Bangash, which will be nice. Perhaps they'll need the goal difference later on, so every goal will count. With 25 seconds to go, 30-yard penalty for Tomasito Fernandez Llorente. Nicely done as well. Through it goes, taking them 11 goals to 7. With 17 seconds left, that might well be the end of the game. And what a game it was. Very, very even early on. And then Lamar piling on the pressure and running out the winners. So there we go. That will do it, ladies and gentlemen. End of the game. 11 goals to Lamar and 7 to Bangash after a cracking first game of the UAE Polo Federation Cup, sponsored by Century Financial 2025, as the players will shake hands. And we've got another game coming up, game number 2 of the day. Game number 2 of the tournament is El Basha Polo Team versus Abu Dhabi. Okay, so we'll have a look now on Polo Line TV. We'll have a look at the best goals of the day. And what do we got here? We've seen some cracking goals throughout the day. Chulo, this man Chulo, started the game so strong for Lamar. And him and his brother Juan played so well together. Juan scoring a huge number of goals. This was a cracker we like to see. Passing up to Haider Bangash from Tomasito. Haider finishing it off nicely on Papito. And this one, look at this, from the halfway line. Not often you see a goal like that. 2 taps and hits an absolute rocket right over everybody. Just about undefendable from the halfway line. That's pretty rare. Tomasito Fernandez Llorente again showing absolute class. Here he is again with the blue helmet. What a classy 8-goal player, but didn't quite have enough support throughout the game. A few little mistakes. And like we said, Lamar, they just capitalized so well. There's another one. Look at that again from Tomasito, the 8-goal player. 2 taps and a huge shot up over the top. Juan Guerrero, he was perfect from the 30-yard line. And then he scored a couple of beautiful field goals as well. And Simon Roller there breaking away to finish another one. So it was a good game. Bangash will take a lot from it. There's Ryan, the patron for the Lamar team. Good day in the office. Job well done. 1 game down and a victory for them. Puts them in good stead. Not an easy game at all. It was a tough one. Bangash Polo, like we said, it's a high goal team. They play the high goal in England and here in Dubai. So Lamar will be happy with a strong win against them. And we'll have a look at the stats here, how that game played out. 11-7 to Lamar. And the field goals, well, Bangash scored more field goals, actually. 6 field goals to Bangash to Lamar's 5. Throw-ins were very even. Bangash also winning on the throw-ins. Similar fouls, 8 fouls from Bangash to Lamar's 9. But the difference there was the penalties. The fouls that Bangash made were in front of the goal, and there were 6 penalties from the 30 and the 40-yard line, and every single one went through. And yeah, there were no corners, and there was a yellow card in there for Bangash. And so that'll do for the first game. That'll end, and what a game it was. We're about to start the second game in a few minutes. Please stay tuned to watch the second game here at the Federation Cup Dubai Polo and Equestrian Club, which will be Abu Dhabi against El Basha.